Shravani and you are watching this video on yearly reading for your sign. Okay, so in this video we are going to see several areas of your life and we are going to cover health, wealth, your purpose, career. I know purpose and career somehow they are going to be the one and the same thing, but yes, wealth, relationships, family, spirituality, as well as your month to month prediction from January to December. Okay, so that is what we are going to cover in this video. Now before we begin with all the good and amazing stuff, I'd like to clear out a certain things, because yes, just because I am doing this as a yearly reading, don't think that these are predictions. Okay, usually what how people understand predictions is, suppose if something has been told about their health that it's going to stay bad, people usually just assume that it's going to stay that way no matter whatever you do. So in that case, people will not eat healthy, they will not take medicines, etc. They'll say that if health is going to stay bad, why do they do the necessary things to keep themselves healthy? And then if the prediction says that the health is going to stay well, people are going to think that, okay, if my health is going to stay well, then no matter if I eat junk food, even if I'm addicted to something, even if I am just not following the medications, still health is going to stay good. A huge disappointment to you if you think that way is, things don't work that way. Okay, life is made up of good and bad things, and at every moment in your life, if there is something good that's happening, there is definitely going to be something that's not so good that is happening. Okay, and whatever readings we are going to do here, these readings are going to point out certain guidance points, what you have to do so that your life, it actually rolls out in a better way. You actually make your life better. Okay, so just in case if you see that it's not a prediction, there is not going to be any prediction, this is going to be a guidance video. Okay, so the next thing I'd like to say, there are going to be several things that I might refer to, and I will tell you that this is something that I have talked about earlier, so those links will be placed below this video. Okay, so you can check those links out once you check out all these, once you actually finish out all these options. The next thing is, as I said earlier, that I will be sharing health reading, love life, family. If you are interested in watching any area first, then I'll be placing timestamps below this video, so you can actually maybe you want to watch the love area first, then do it. You want to watch how much money you're going to have, then then you can actually watch it first. Okay, this reading is going to become a little lengthy, so just try to take a chill pill, sit with your meals. You can actually have a cup of coffee over watching this video. And one more important thing is, just try to revisit this video, because I don't think that in just one go you will be able to gulp in everything that I am telling here. Okay, so just in that case, you might actually like to subscribe to my channel, so that so that you can actually find my channel again. Okay, so yes, so let's get started with your health reading first. Health is something that is the first and foremost thing. If your health is good, everything else you can manage. If there is any other thing that is happening that is negative, you will be able to handle it well. But if health is not good, you may actually find some problems. Okay, which is why here we are going to see the health issue the first. So the first thing the cards say is, admit your true feelings to yourself. A lot of times I have seen people that they don't admit what they are feeling. They just sometimes they just get taken away by what people are telling them. Oh, you're such a good person. But still, if you're not feeling good while you're doing that, then don't do it. Okay, the next thing the cards say is, stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. So don't try very hard to do something. Okay, especially see, if you are doing something in your career and it's like taking a lot of effort, if it's making you very stressful, something in your family life is making you very stressful, and that might affect on your health. So that is where the cards say that if you are trying too hard on one end, and if on the other side it's affecting on your health, you don't have to get into all of that. Okay, you don't have to make your life that difficult. The more easier you make your life, the easier your health will be. Okay, the easier it will be to manage your health. The next thing the cards say is you're being called upon to claim your personal power. Okay, feel confident as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right thing to do for yourself. See, as I said in this card, this card says you need to admit your true feelings, and this says that if there is something happening in your life and you're not comfortable about it, and you're just considered as a part of a group where you don't want to belong. So it's time that you just take that charge and just try to stay away from it. Try to take the charge of your life and stay away from that if it's not something that you like. Okay, now let me tell you that there are going to be people that are actually very good, but still if you don't want to be a part of their group, if you don't want to be a part of their life, it is perfectly fine. You don't have to overly stress yourself for making yourself like some people just because they are good. See, world is full of 7 billion people, and there are going to be countless people that are good, but it's not practically possible that you go and be with each and everyone just because they are good. Try to choose the crowd that you are actually interested in. Yeah, so you will have this personal call, and this year especially, that will actually affect your health, and maybe it has been affecting your health since all these years and you have never paid attention on that. But this year it will be that you will feel that it's compulsory, that you don't want to let go anything. Okay, you want to be in your personal power. If there is some place where you don't want to belong, you will be given that opportunity to say actually no. Okay, and yeah, then it depends on you whether you choose to take that personal power or not, or you still choose to play along how you have been doing it since all these years. Okay, the next part is your struggle may actually stem from an unresolved inner conflict rather than a conflict with others. See, at times when you're not able to say no to people, saying no to somebody is actually very difficult for some people. Okay, and this card says that it's because of some inner conflict that you have. It may be because of a belief system that was thrusted upon you since childhood, or some belief system that you could not understand better while you were a child and you were told something that you did not get it in a perfect manner. Okay, so for that the cards say that whatever your belief system, whatever your inner conflict is, because of that inner conflict you have been doing this. You just let go and you just let people hog on to your energy. But the cards say that this time you have to take control. Just get rid of that inner conflict and take charge of your life. Now you will say, how do I resolve that inner conflict? Inner conflict will be related to some negative feeling that doesn't make you feel good, and this negative feeling might come to you and you just don't know why you are feeling that. People who are wanting to gel along with you, they are actually really good, but still you have a bad feeling in you. So you can actually do, there is a very beautiful method called EFT, emotional freedom technique. This technique actually allows you to find what is the reason of that conflict. So you can actually begin with feeling of disgust. Okay, if you don't like certain people without any reason, start with the feeling of, okay, this is just an example. Okay, just an example, maybe you feel disgusted when you are with them, so start with the feeling of disgust. Okay, how you have to do that process is actually explained in that video of EFT. I'll be placing that link below this video. Okay, the next part the cards want to say is 4 of emotion and 6 of emotion. Okay, so first of all I feel, lot of cards are actually pointing out towards this. There will be certain group of people, few people, or even just 1 or 2 people who you may not actually like. You don't want to be with them, you don't want to talk to them, you don't want to mix with them. Okay, and logically it might appear that there is nothing wrong logically, and rationally, if you think, it may just feel that it's totally fine, okay, but still on the inside you feel that you don't want to gel along with that person, you don't want to mix with that person, you don't want to vibe with this person. So the cards say that just take your time off, okay, take your time off, just be with yourself, indulge in your own juices, indulge in your own energies, and try to become try to become in integrity with your own self, okay, then you can actually be ready to actually know with whom you are ready to hang out, okay. So yes, first it's necessary that you learn to be in your own power. How can you do that? You first have to get aloof from all the other crowd, all the other public. Just be with yourself, give yourself some alone time, and try to figure out what is it that you like, what is it that you don't like, okay. The next part, the cards say, yeah, see, this is something that's going to affect your health, okay. If you don't do this, it will affect your health, which is why this has come in this reading, okay. Yeah, see, this card also says admit your true feelings. This card also says a call to personal power. You will have to choose where you want to belong, where you don't want to belong. This is also a card for that. This same thing also points out to that same thing, okay. Yeah, the same thing points out to the same thing. Yeah, Six of Emotion. Memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately. See, something that happened in your past, okay, if you are having any health issues and you are consistently trying to get over that health issue, but still it's not helping, this card says go back in your past. Something similar or exact same thing happened to you in the past, and you did something in the past that helped you to be free of, or helped you to get relieved of whatever health issue you are having. So try to see what was that. Let's say for an example, like when you were a kid, not having ice cream or just having ice cream during the noon, it just helped you to be more healthier, okay. So that is going to be something, yeah, that may be a guidance point that you need to follow in the present also. So there can be some similar stuff that might actually resonate with you. What you followed as a child to get back into good health, try to do that, okay. Now I don't know whether the thing that you followed in your childhood is something that's good for you or something that's a total disaster. I don't know. Something that has worked for you, that is what you have to do, okay. The next thing I would like to say, if you are having any health issues, listen to your doctor, okay. Don't try to, yeah, if you are having any health issues or any psychological issues, it might make your mind feel tricky, it might make you feel very different about this reading, especially about health. So don't try to judge your health based on this reading. Do what your health practitioner has told you, okay. So yes, so this is the reading for you. I hope that you will like it, and this is going to be something that's going to be helpful for keeping your health balanced, okay. So now let's get into the love reading, okay. Love is very important. Once you are healthy, the next thing very important is the love that you feel for your life partner, okay. Now there may be some of you who are not yet, who don't have a partner yet. So in that case, the card says that if you don't have a partner, see, there are chances that you might get into a committed relationship, and this relationship might end up into a marriage or a wedding, yeah, whatever you call it. Yeah, so there are chances, if you are not committed, there are chances that you may get committed and get into a relationship that will end up into marriage this year, okay. The next part, yes, see, there are huge chances, both of these cards are showing that there can be a celebration based in on your love life, okay. So in your love life, that celebration can be either you are celebrating your anniversary, or it's like where you are getting committed, you are getting engaged or getting married, or you are giving birth to a kid, okay. That can also be a possibility. Yes, so that is happening in your love life. Now I know a lot of you guys who are not in a relationship, okay. We are going to cover in a relationship as well as not in a relationship, both the different aspects we are going to cover. This card says, suppose if you are in a relationship, somehow there is some past life connection, and you know, with this person, and somehow You will not be able to let go of this person, you know, whomsoever you are in a relationship, or with whomsoever you are deeply in love with. This card says there is some or the other past life connection with this person, so it will be like very difficult for you to get over this person. And yes, this card says, see, if you are in love with somebody, this card says try to give that relationship a chance. Okay, so this is something where you are single and you are not in a relationship, you are thinking about somebody and you want to get into a relationship. Yeah, this might be the case for you. So if you are single, let's see, at times usually, you know, people think that if they are single, they want to get into a relationship, but nothing is happening. So what to do? First of all, this card says if you are all by yourself, if you don't go around and mix with the world, if you don't go around and mix with some crowd, you're just going to be all alone. You're not going to be able to get into a relationship. Okay, so first thing that you can do is start going out and mixing with people. And mixing with people is not that where you just try to show off that you are a very good person, you are a very good and heroic person. You don't just show your good qualities, you also see the good qualities that people are showing you. Okay, because yeah, that is what a group is, that is what being in a group, being a part of a team is. Okay, the next thing the card says is in your love life, see, I also see there is this judgment card, and I do feel that somehow if you are committed, okay, if you are committed, you may be thinking whether you should continue your commitment or not. And see, I know that in every relationship, sometimes whenever anything goes bad, you're always thinking whether you should continue with that partner or not, because you don't want to suffer like that for a lifetime. But see, from all the other cards that have come up in this reading, usually everything is said that it's fine. It's just, see, if you have any problem in a relationship, it's that you are not being a part, you are not being in that relationship. You are somebody who just wants to, yeah, you want to lead, but that is being a leader, you know, that is not getting into a relationship. Getting into a relationship is where both the people lead. Okay, it's not that only your thing will be done and your partner is always going to follow. It's not going to be that way. You also have to listen to your partner, and your partner is also going to listen to you. Okay, and first you have to begin, not your partner. The next thing is, yes, as I said, you may feel like whether you should go ahead with this relationship or not. See, at some point, for very few relationships, I do feel that you may actually seriously sit down and need to seriously sit down and actually decide whether you really want this person or not, especially if that person is abusing, if that person is violent with you, physically assaulting. You definitely want to sit down and see whether that person is actually worth your time or not. Okay, the next part, yes, as I said, there is going to be some kind of celebration. So yes, I think we covered both. And yeah, past life relationship. So if you are single, you are actually attracted towards a person with whom you had a relationship in the past. And yeah, it can also point out to a karmic relationship. And yes, so whatever it is, the cards do say that if you are attracted towards somebody, the cards do say that try to give that relationship a chance. Okay, and if you are married, see, if you are committed or if you are married, I still see that due to some karmic issues that you have with your partner, you may actually feel like giving up. See, okay, you may feel like giving up, but the cards do say that you still need to give your relationship a chance. Also, because we have this card in the reading, the judgment, where it makes you think twice whether you should get into this relation or not. Still, this card is also here, which says give your relationship a chance. Okay, so no matter whether you are thinking very strictly about going further with this relationship or not, you still have to give one chance to your relationship. Okay, so this is what happens in your love life, and this is what you should be doing so that you can actually balance your love life. Okay, so yeah, so this is what is about to happen with you in the love life. Now let's go ahead with the purpose. Okay, so purpose is something that actually gives meaning to your life, which is why we are seeing the purpose here. So purpose gives meaning to your life. If you are not walking on the path of your purpose, you will actually feel very frustrating and you may not know why you're feeling that way. Okay, so yes, so now we do have a couple of cards here. The first card says that somehow you are a builder. You know, you need to build something. Okay, you need to build something, and which can be something physical. It can be a business that has physical products, or it is like getting into architecture, or yeah, something like that, creating some machines, creating some innovations. The next thing is, your purpose involves that you are able to handle body really well. Okay, you are able to handle your body very well. I don't say that you are very healthy. Okay, you may have had your own part about staying unhealthy or following a non-healthy diet, and all of that has taught you to be very good with your body, and you have learned the best practices for your body, and which is why the cards says that you can actually, your purpose also involves helping people value their body. Okay, human body, usually human body is something that people value the least. They value everything else than their human body. So yes, that's the thing. The next part the card says is light and love. Okay, your purpose is to bring divine healing, light and love to this world. Okay, so yes, that is also one part, bringing the divine healing, light and love into this world. So it can be in any way. It can be through your profession, through any profession that you are belonging to. The next thing the cards say is, see something about your purpose. It is also connected with your life partner. Somehow you and your life partner have the same purpose, which is why your relationship with your partner is actually going to blossom better, because because both of you are on the same path. And it also points out that you and your partner both have to be together and work towards a singular purpose. Okay, the next thing the card says is, spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self discovery. So your purpose also involves spiritual teaching, self discovery, and yes, meditation also. The next thing is, looking at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. Somehow I also feel, regarding your purpose, something about your purpose is not going right for now. Okay, during this year, and some part of it will go really well, some part of it might actually feel that it's stuck. The cards say that it's for your better. Okay, and there is a reason behind that. Let's see what the reason is. The reason is this. Okay, first of all, sharing. Okay, sharing what you have draws more to you. Sharing what you have will draw more towards you. You will be in the flow, realizing and growing your own abundance. So the more you give, the more you are going to get, and having fun as well. Okay, so while you do that, you're also going to have fun. The next part, aim high. Everything is energy. You create the unstoppable momentum of success when you focus clearly on your goals. So yes, somehow the temporary standstill has come because you were not clearly focused on your goal. And yes, so keep your eye very clear on your goals, and you will be able to again accelerate. You will be again put acceleration in your purpose. The next thing is inspiration. Insights and inspiration can flow in when we relax and allow a playful, unhurried frame of mind. The best ideas come naturally. So the best ideas about your career have to put your purpose. The best idea about how to put your purpose into practice will come to you when you are very relaxed and you are just in a very light state of mind. Okay, the next thing is this: your love goes where love goes, life flows. We are all part of the one heart. You are loved, pass it on. So when you start giving out love, that is where your life will start glowing. Your life will start blooming. Okay, so this is what it says. So just try to give out more and more love in whichever direction you are choosing. That is where the things will start progressing. So this is what the reading about your purpose says. Now let's see what your career says. Now you may say, okay, now career and purpose both are the same thing. So why do we have different options for that? See, this world does not teach, your schooling and your college life does not teach you what your purpose is. It just makes you aligned on the path of your career. Okay, so yes, so which is why seeing what's happening in your career is important. So what's happening in your career? The cards say that somehow your career is actually showing some very good progress in your career. There will be some celebration. You will be able to achieve some good heights in your career. The next thing the cards say is, yeah, I do see some abundance. So there is going to be some good amount of abundance flowing towards you because of your career. That is also good news. One more thing, that is also something, there is also some karmic thing waiting to happen. Yeah, especially in your career. Okay, and which is why I would like to say, don't try to mess up with anything. Okay, try to be as clean as possible in whatever you do, so that you don't mess up with karma. Okay, because yes, some or the other thing that is karmic, it might actually pop up if you are not actually dealing with your career in a very authentic manner. You might be backstabbed, backfired with this karmic thing. What I mean by that is, I have seen people, I have actually seen people that they go to a job and they just try to procrastinate. They don't do all the tasks that are given to them. They just keep on postponing. Okay, I'll do it tomorrow. Today I'll just do this much. See, that is where you are inviting karma. Okay, somehow whatever work you can do today, you need to finish it today, then you can leave the rest for tomorrow. So that is how you will not be accumulating karma. Okay, the next thing the card says, somehow something about your mother, you have some issues with your mother which needs healing. So what you can do at bedtime, yes, see, you may say, okay, now we are doing a reading about career, why is this mother reading coming here? At times when your general relationships, everything that happens in your life, somehow it reverberates throughout all the other areas. So somehow if your relations with your mother, if there is some misunderstanding with your mother that's going on, you will actually reflect that on your career. Okay, which is why the cards say you need to sort out things with your mother. As your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. You can actually do this affirmation: I lovingly heal, I lovingly forgive and heal my mother, across time and space. You can say this affirmation at bedtime and at wake up time. Just say this affirmation on full moon and new moon for all 12 months. Okay, so you will actually be healing this with your mother. And the next part is, so whatever things that was affecting because of your relationship with mother on your career, that will stop happening. Okay, watch your thoughts. It's important to only think about what you desire and not what you fear. Okay, so somehow I also fear that because I think because of the past year, the career was not so great, which is why last year actually was a huge recession type of year, and I think it has not happened, no bigger reception has happened ever in past few decades than what happened in the last year. But yes, because of that you may have developed some fears within you, and those fears should not affect you on your career. Okay, you don't have to let those fears act out and take control of your career. Okay, so yeah, so that is what for the career reading says. Now let's see what is the wealth reading saying. Okay, how is the money going to be this year? Somehow, see, from all these cards, and we have the King of Pentacles, which says that you will be a master at money. So you will be able to get money as much as you want. Okay, yeah, that's the good news that I just saw, and which is why I'm just saying it to you. Empowerment. Okay, so you need to be empowered about money, and you need to stay assured that whenever you are trying to work towards a goal, you are trying to work towards making things happen in your life, it's going to work. Okay, and shift your energy somehow. Yes, see, this again, this card points out that you need to shift your energy whenever you feel down and negative. Okay, which we also saw in the career end, because yeah, career is what that's going to bring you money, purpose is what that's going to bring you money. Okay, so yes, the next thing I would like to say, Yeah, in the past you have past whatever happened with your money, okay, is not going to happen again. The past year, yeah, in the past you have seen some very huge ups and downs in your life about money, and for this the cards say that you just have to make that into a chapter that's over. You don't have to bring that past, the fears of the past, into your present. Don't let this affect you, okay. The next thing the cards say here is this guy is like ready for the world, okay. You can see this guy, he is ready for the world, he's ready to face the world, and yes, he's all charged up and pumped up, which shows the empowerment, which shows the motivation in you. The next thing is, don't let the mind cut your heart, okay. Don't let your mind cut your heart. It means that do what your heart says. Don't let your logical mind overpower you, okay. And there will be some kind of celebration also, because maybe you may be bringing in a lot of money, because of which you may celebrate. Maybe you have reached your income goal, or maybe you reach more than what your income goal was, which is why you may be celebrating. So yes, and also because we have this celebration card here, let me tell you one thing, okay. See, at times when people celebrate, they have this tendency to logically think that, okay, if you have brought in this much money, then the world will think, see, why is the party so small, you need to throw a huge party. That is what a logical mind thinks like, okay. So you need to make sure that you need to see what your heart is saying and do only what your heart says, okay. So yes, so that is what the wealth reading says. And now let's go ahead with the relationships. Now you may say, okay, why are we seeing again relationships, because we already saw love life, okay. See, relationships are the relationships that we have in our life, okay. This can be your normal friends, it can be the people around you, your colleagues at work, yeah, the people in your staff, at your workplace, if you have a business. So yes, so that is going to apply to the normal relationships where people don't matter to you much. These people are not much important, but yet you have to deal with them on a regular basis, okay. So which is why we need to see what's happening at that end, so that you can keep that area also balanced, okay. First of all, the cards say that it may be necessary that you do some angel protection, okay. Angel protection I have discussed with you in an earlier video, so I'll be placing the link below this video, so do check that out, because there may be some people around you who may be very negative, and I also feel you may be very sensitive, and you may have the tendency to absorb negative energies, for which the cards say try to follow the angel protection thing. The next thing the cards say is you are special and acceptance, okay. So first of all, there may be people around you who might make you feel that you are ordinary, you are just another person, you're not important. So if people make you feel that, you just have to remember that you are special and you need to accept that. Even if people don't accept it, it's fine, you still have to accept it for yourself, okay. The next thing the cards say here is, yeah, I do see that people may talk behind your back, but that's completely fine. See, we say that, you know, dogs keep barking in the background, but it doesn't matter, because yeah, it doesn't matter to you, okay. The next thing the cards say is you need to be a master, and just be a master in yourself, okay. Yes, whenever you are wrong, try to improve your mistakes, but you're not supposed to pull yourself down just because others are thinking that way, okay. The next part the cards say is the Hierophant, okay. Now this is for getting wisdom, so getting to read books, meeting a spiritual teacher is going to help you, and also the relations with a spiritual teacher. You may find a spiritual teacher, and yeah, so you may actually want to find a spiritual teacher, you may come across a spiritual teacher. The next thing the cards say is, if there is somebody from your past who is like a very negative person and who wants to just draw you down, who wants to make you feel negative, the cards say try to avoid that person, okay. So yes, just try to stay away from that person. interaction is necessary, only then interact, otherwise just stay away from that person. Okay, the next thing the cards say is, okay, yeah, do try to stay protected from evil forces. Okay, we have this over here as well, that you need to get some angel protection. Same thing we have here. Okay, so yeah, just try to keep yourself away from very negative people, very evil people. See, at times, I have seen this tendency of people that if they feel that somebody is evil, they try to go and mix with them, they try to go and talk to them just so that they may improve, or you may be able to change their mind. But at times, evil people, they don't want to change themselves, they have come to change you. So try to stay away from these people. Okay, okay, so that is what is coming up for the relationships. And yes, you need to be compassionate in your relationships. So at many times during this year, you may actually feel that people come to you crying, people come to you for help, they come to you for sympathy. Cards say that you need to be compassionate. Okay, and yes, you need to love God and love humanity. So loving humanity means that you also need to become a good human being. Just being a believer of good humanity doesn't do the thing. Okay, you need to even act that out, you need to even behave that way. So let's see now what is happening with your family. Okay, family is something that is really close to you, and family are the people that you actually want to, yes, you actually want that the relations with your family is working out the best. Because if your relationship with your family is not good, or some people in your family is not good, somehow it is going to affect you on all levels. Okay, the first thing this card says is strength. So first of all, I do see that there may be some issues in your family that may happen this year, but the cards say that you need to stay strong. Okay, whatever issues you have in your family, you still have to stay strong. The second thing is just have faith and believe in the life, in the process of life. The next thing the cards say, something very positive is also going to happen in your family. Okay, so just because I said the family may have some very some testing issue this year, at the same time this card also says that you can still have this faith, you can still look forward to a positive relationship developing with your family in future. Okay, so try to be aware of this. This card says that very soon you are going to be gifted with the best of happiness, the best of feelings, best of togetherness in family life. Okay, so but yes, you do need to stay positive, you do need to wait for that to happen, you do need to wait patiently for that. I also see that there will be a lot of traveling. Okay, there will be a lot of traveling also. Second thing is there can be a lot of busyness. Okay, life can be hectic with your family, or some people in your family may have their life very hectic. But yes, in general the family life is going to be a little hectic. By hectic I don't mean that it's negative, but yes, very busy your family will be. The next thing is this card says release the past, you will grow from this situation, time heals all wounds. There may be some people who may be going through a breakup. The card says that you just need to release that situation and just try to heal yourself. Okay, you just try to heal yourself from that situation. So just in case if you are going through a breakup, if you want to heal through a breakup, you need to call upon Archangel Michael and ask Archangel Michael to help you release the past. Okay, just say the affirmation, I release all my past, and I release all my past and I allow unconditional love and forgiveness in my life. So say this affirmation every day whenever you are feeling down and you feel that you are still having some pain within you. Okay, the next thing this card says is stay determined and move forward, be prepared for any possibility. I do see that if you are in a relationship, okay, the cards do say that you may have to go to some distant place away from your partner. but it doesn't mean that you are going to separate. Okay, so yes, so this also means that if you are going away from your partner just for some business venture or something else, the cards say that you will miss your partner, but the cards also say that you are going to be back again soon, so you don't have to worry much. And yes, but yeah, you will be missing your partner. And yeah, so that is the reading for your family. And yeah, you are intelligent and talented. What you're asking for will happen soon in a happy way. So something that's very good for your family, maybe some addition to your family that may happen, okay, this year. So yes, it's not usually very clear. Addition to family may happen, as I said, so it may be conceiving and not childbirth, because it's not showing anywhere on the cards. Okay, but yes, we do have this Fool card which says you will be preparing for childbirth, which means you may conceive this year. Okay, so yes, so that is a good thing. And yeah, now let's see what's happening with spirituality. Okay, so first of all, for spirituality, this card says you need to change your perspective. See, we had this change your perspective card even in one of the earlier options, and that said that you need to enlighten yourself about certain subject, and for that you need to change or broaden your perspective of looking at things. There may be some subject that you may not have been buying onto all these time, but the cards say now you need to learn about that. Okay, the second thing is truth, honesty, integrity in whatever you do and believe is a must, so that you can evolve to the next level. Somehow if you feel that you are hiding the truth or you are hiding away from the truth, the cards say now is the time that you admit the truth, you admit the honesty and integrity, and yes, bring that into integrity with your life, so that you can actually go to the next level. If you feel that you have not been evolving since years, this is the reason that you have not been in integrity, in integrity with your inner values, whatever you feel. The next thing the cards say is water is lifesaver. Drink more water, go near water bodies to keep water element balanced in your body. Okay, see, somehow it's important that you keep yourself balanced. Okay, so this card is a remembrance. It's actually reminding you to drink water. Yeah, try to drink a lot of water every day. The next thing this card says, yeah, see, somehow I feel that the lack of water may imbalance you, and this card says you need to bring enough water in your life so that you can rebalance yourself. Okay, rebalance yourself, or you have gone off the track. Now is the time you need to bring your life back on track. Somehow I do feel that for spirituality, following spirituality, yes, see, you may be doing something. I do feel from all these cards that on the inside you feel that you need to improve, you need to find something that gives meaning to your life. Okay, so yes, so this card says that you need to rebalance yourself spiritually so that your life can get back on track. Okay, somewhere it feels that you have forgotten the meaning of your spiritual nature. Okay, so you need to reconnect with that. Now I do see this. Okay, now this is the card that these are the cards that I created in 2019. June 2019 this deck was created, and you can actually see it has the very famous dude that actually spoiled the life of many people last year. But yes, so this has come in your reading for spirituality. Okay, so what did this thing teach you? So this thing taught you that try to investigate more without taking any further decisions. So somehow you had to take a lot of thinking in order to decide something, in order to come to a final decision, which you had to do a lot last year. Okay, so try to keep that as a lesson. Try to make this as a spiritual lesson that's going to help you to grow on your spiritual level. Okay, the next thing the cards say is choose better company. Like-minded people help you to increase your vibes and maintain high spirits. At times I have seen people, they just try to be friends with people who just have a lot of money. See, that is not like-mindedness. Okay, people who have a lot of money, it's not like-mindedness. Like-mindedness is where you gel along with people who are like you, who have thoughts like you. Oh, okay, So see, somehow if somebody has a lot of money, they still may have a very pathetic mentality, which is why I am saying that try to mix with people who are like minded and who are not like financially stable like you, or who have a financial status that you would like to achieve. Okay, so yes, now let's see the month after month reading for for the month of January to December. Let's see what is happening in January. Okay, so let's see what is happening, what will happen, and what do you have to do in order to make your life better. First of all, the cards say there is going to be some unwanted change, some abrupt change that might come in your life, which you don't want to happen, which you never even thought that it might happen, but yes, that will happen. And somehow, yes, so yeah, so that will happen. Somehow these two cards are also pointing out towards that January will bring some kind of releasing. You will have to let go something that does not want to be with you. So it can be a person, it can be a thing, it can be a place, it can be anything. The next thing the cards say is, yeah, for the month of January, I do see that money will be limited. So whatever money you have, just try to balance in that. Just try to juggle around, shuffle around with that money. Don't go out of it. Okay. The next thing the cards say, take action. You are in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. See, this is the situation about which your gut is going to tell you something. Okay, as I said, something is going to change abruptly, so you will have a gut feeling about that, for which the cards say take action for that, whatever gut feeling you get. The next part I see here is, okay, the World card. Okay, somehow I feel you may like to take a trip to some different place in the world, or to some different state, which is actually good. The next thing is envy. I see that you may envy somebody during this month, or somebody who envies you, you may get a chance to get close to them. Okay, so yeah, somehow there is something happening with the feeling of envy here. So yes, so yeah, so that is what is coming up for the month of January. And yeah, see, this card reminds to clear, cancel and delete. So anything that doesn't serve its purpose, you just need to let go and just release it. Okay, so yes, so that is what the cards are saying for the month of January. Now let's see what is the month of February bringing towards you. Okay, so for the month of February, the cards are saying that, okay, somehow rest and rejuvenation, resting and rejuvenation will help you during this month, during the month of February. So maybe in the month of January you had some trip, you were traveling, and so in the month of February maybe you return back and you focus on resting. Okay, the next part is, yes, your throat chakra. So your throat chakra is something that's going to be of importance during this month. Try to use your communication skills in an articulate manner. Okay, the next thing this card says is, yeah, if there is something in your life that is creating a problem, if there is something in your life that is making you worried in the month of February, the cards say ask the angels to help with that. Okay, and February is the month that demands you that you need to get into integrity with yourself. Okay, this part says that, okay, now this is interesting. This part says that you are, yeah, in the month of February you will be flying too high, and people around you may get intimidated by the flight that you are taking, by the amount of how high you are flying may actually intimidate others, which is why they may try to lower you down, they may try to lower your spirits, but the card says don't listen to them. Okay, just keep on flying high. The next card says you are protected from all types of harm. Yeah, that's a very good card to have. This card says you will be protected from all kinds of harm during this month. So just try to be relaxed and just keep moving forward. Okay, see, First of all, relaxing is also important during this month. At the same time, steadily moving forward is also important. So I do see that at some point of time in this month you will be moving ahead, and at some point you will be resting. See, I also see that, you know, this woman is also resting, she is asleep, so you will be like that. Somehow try to use your, as I said earlier, try to use your communication in an articulate manner. So don't try to waste your energy unnecessarily. And yeah, if any of you who are single, I do see you may actually propose to somebody during the month of February. Okay, if you are not in a relationship, if you are in a relationship, I do see that, see, if somehow relationship was not working really well, you are again taking that initiative to improve your relationship with your partner. Okay, so that is actually a good thing, a good initiative. Okay, so keep doing that. So yes, for this, yeah, so that is what is going to happen for the month of February. Now let's see what's going to happen in the month of March. Okay, so what is going to happen, what will happen, and what do you have to do in order to make your life better? Okay, so yeah, so for the month of March, the cards say that first of all, this month is going to be magical. Okay, this month is going to bring a lot of magic. Whatever you felt impossible till now, this month is going to allow you to bring that magic into your life. Okay, the next thing is you will be very sensitive. Okay, emotional sensitivity somehow you will have this month. I also see that there is a storm warning. So somehow there is also going to be something that's going to shake down your base. It's going to shake your basic pillars. Okay, basic pillars of life. So yes, somehow that can happen. This card says that you need to keep your crown chakra balanced. If you keep your crown chakra balanced, you know, the shattering feeling that you may experience during this month, that will be lesser. Okay, so you need to keep your crown chakra balanced, plus you are going to be emotionally sensitive this month. So in that case, the cards say that try to be very, very picky. Not exactly picky in the sense where you just cringe over everything. You just have to be choosy over whom you mix your energies with. You have to be choosy about whom you share your emotions with. Okay, because you may be very sensitive with your emotions this month. This card says, I am leading you towards the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts and dreams. This card says, yes, see, this is why also the cards are pointing out that you need to keep your crown chakra balanced, because you are actually downloading information that is necessary for you, that is going to be helpful in your life, okay, to take further steps. So in order to bring that information in, you need to first keep your crown chakra balanced. Okay, the next thing is this: new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer and meditation. Somehow you need to meditate also. You need to allow the gifts to flow through you. Okay, and how do gifts flow through you? When you are studying, when you are meditating, when you are praying, when you are just sitting quietly. Okay, so that is where all the magic is going to flow in your life. So that is again going to point out to that how balanced your crown chakra is. That is how much you will be experiencing some good spiritual information coming in. Okay, so yes, that is there. The next two cards say, see, storm warning. See, let me tell you, in life there is always something good and something bad happening, which also shows that in month of March there may be something that might shake you up. It's coming towards your way in the month of March. Also, let me tell you, the more disturbed you get, that is how more you will be shaken up. Okay, so the more positively you accept this, the more you keep your crown chakra balanced and you allow the psychic information to flow in. That is where you will be getting information about how to stay steady during this time. Okay, and yes, so this is the card that says that any psychic information that you are getting, just try to jot it down. Okay, so yes, so that is what the cards are saying about the month of March. Now let's see what is the month of April bringing towards you. Okay, what is the month of April bringing towards you? And yeah, Okay, so April is the month where you may be working too much, you may be working more than necessary, yeah, and somehow I feel that you may actually shift your workplace, you may temporarily move to a different workplace, or you may have changed your workplace and you are shifting to that place now. The next thing the cards say is yes, try to connect with animals, okay, because you are getting too stressful. Try to connect with animals. Animals are somebody who can absorb the negativity that you are feeling and they can fill you with positivity, okay, which is why it's necessary, because it's, yeah, the cards say that you will be getting too much stressed out with life and with different work thing that is going on. I also see that, see here this card says that you will be too stressed out, it can affect your health also, but this card says bring singing and dancing in your life, okay, which means you don't have to always work all the days and just keep on working for 24 hours. You need to also sing and dance, give yourself some good time, give yourself some good treatment. The card says that you are an indigo child, and or somebody whom you will be meeting during this month, that person will be an indigo child, indigo person. Now definitely there are no more children, you know, they are all grown up, but definitely that person is going to be an indigo person, and you may require some tact in order to deal with them, okay. Or if you are this person, you know, it means that you are highly sensitive and a natural born leader, or if this is about somebody else, they are highly sensitive and natural born leaders, okay. I do feel that in the month of April you might feel too much tied up. It's clear why you are feeling tied up, because you feel that you have too much work and you are tied up by all your commitments and you cannot do anything else than that. But as we have this card here, it reminds you that you need to sing and dance, and yeah, be prepared for experiencing the lighter moments in life, which also is pointed out with this card. See, this card also reminds you that you need to have some lighter moments in your life. Just take it easy, just take a chill pill, take a break at times and just roam around. You will have you will actually refresh your energies, okay. This is the card that says that at times, you know, you will feel that you are too much tied up by responsibilities. From this card I can say, and at times I might feel that you see all the beautiful things around you and you just feel you are so unlucky that you don't have the time to enjoy all those beautiful things. But still the cards, as they are reminding, see, you have all the problems that you have the solution in yourself. You can, if you are feeling tied up, you are the one who is tying yourself up, okay. You can still go out and enjoy yourself for some time and then come back and take your work seriously, okay. So yes, so this is what the cards are saying for the month of April. I hope that you like it. Now let's see what is the month of May bringing towards you, okay. So the month of May is bringing towards you is happiness. Without seeing the cards, I'm saying this, okay. It may be happiness, but yes, let's see what's happening. First thing the month of May is bringing is something that requires you to act upon something very, very quickly. There may be some quick measures, some quick actions that you might need to take. Also, there is going to be some continuous actions needed on your side, okay. You will need to cut cords with somebody. There will be somebody in your life. If you feel that you're continuously drained down, you need to cut cords with somebody, because that relationship or that person, it may have been that this person is gone for long, or this person is still with you but they are still draining you down with their energies. So cards say cut your cords with that person. Now a lot of you guys may not know how to cut your cords before bedtime. Yeah, in the month of April, whenever you feel too much drained down, during the month of April at bedtime, whenever you feel drained down, this is what you have to say. Call upon Archangel Michael and say that please cut the cords with whichever person who is draining me down. Whoever is draining you down, you need to cut the cords with them. And yeah, so just keep you safe. So you need to say that prayer. The next thing the cards say, during the month of May, yoga and exercise are going to be good for your well-being. Okay, so yes, it will help you in your personal growth. The next thing is, now that you have asked angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. Okay, so somehow it's necessary that you also be open to receive the guidance. You be open to receive the help. People usually ask for help and then they don't open up. Cards do say just try to open up, and the affirmation you need to say for this is at bedtime. Say the affirmation, I'm open to receiving the help from I'm ready to receive the divine assistance that the heaven wants to send towards me. Okay, so yeah, you need to say that affirmation. The next thing you need to say is, see this, once you do this, okay, once you are ready to receive the divine guidance, once you are ready to receive the divine assistance, the card says you will be that will open doors to personal healing and happiness. Yeah, I actually did not know that this card was going to turn up. I did not see any cards, but yes, I did say this month of May is bringing happiness, whatever it is. But yes, there are some steps that you need to do, after which this door towards happiness is going to open, but nothing bad, right? Yoga and exercise, that is doable. The next thing is connecting with angels and just doing an affirmation daily at bedtime and wake up time, just so that you open up to divine assistance. That's also a good thing. Okay, the next thing is, try to keep your divine feminine energies also balanced. Okay, I do see a lot of feminine energy here, and feminine energy asking you to keep it balanced. Okay, there is masculine energy that is already on the very high notes, but yes, you also need to keep the feminine energies balanced. Okay, now yeah, so that is the reading for the month of May. Now let's see what is the month of June bringing towards you. Okay, so the month of June brings a lot of hard work. Okay, let's see what's happening. So the month of June tells you that, yeah, some kind of challenges with money is coming up in the month of June. Challenges even on the health area may also be experienced. Okay, so maybe some problems with the workplace or the house where you live in. You may not be able to pay the rent. Or you and your partner may go through a suffering through health, or something about your body that makes you suffer or your partner suffer. Okay, that is one thing. The next thing the card says, no matter whatever is happening, this card says just look forward to a positive future. No matter whatever is happening, still your future is going to be positive. Okay, so remember that. The next thing the cards say, in the month of June, there is going to be some kind of maybe there might be some issues with your parents, or you may have to go away from your parents, or if you are already living away from your parents, it is time that you go and meet them. Okay, the next thing is, in the month of June, it is necessary that you work with crystals. Okay, energy of crystals supports you and helps with your present situation. So the crystals are going to help you with your present situation, whatever situation you are going through. See, I do see that there is going to be something on the money end also. Something, yeah, even points out towards health problems. Cards say that whatever problems you go through, okay, now if you have a health issue, you might actually need to see a health practitioner. But yes, also along with what your health practitioner has told you, you can actually use crystals so that it helps you to cope up with all the energetic shifts that you are experiencing this month. See, these two cards are very important. Now is the time to learn, study and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. So somehow, see, some kind of negativity you are experiencing, and at any time when you feel negative, it's going to call upon you to look for higher knowledge. You look for knowledge that is going to ease your situation, and that is what this card says. Try to bring along knowledge and try to get more knowledge about healing your situation, about dealing with your situation. Okay, this says to help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. Somehow, see, there is again a mention of healing. which makes me feel that somehow there may be some healing that may be required. You may have some health issues during the month of June which might require attention. And I do see your third eye will be like very active during this month. Okay, so if you have your third eye very active, just try to jot down all the points that your third eye, that the knowledge from the third eye is bringing towards you, and try to keep your third eye chakra balanced. And okay, you may ask, okay, how do I keep my third eye chakra balanced? There is a crystal named lapis lazuli. You can take that crystal and put it over your third eye, and then you can do third eye meditation or normal chakra balancing meditation. And yes, so that will help you. And at bedtime you can actually put a lapis lazuli stone over your third eye and just meditate for 30 minutes, and then just remove that stone from the third eye and then go to sleep. Okay, at times, people ask me very weird questions. Some of you may have this question, okay, what if I keep that stone like through the entire night on my third eye? Don't do that. Okay, everything in limitation is always good. Okay, the next part this card says is this card, that is, it says that this is the time for it's time for building community. It's time for being a part of a community. Okay, so yes, that may be there. It also points out towards some kind of celebration and party that you may have during the month of June. Okay, so yes, so that is what's coming for the month of June. Now let's go ahead and see what is the month of July bringing towards you. Okay, so yep, let's go ahead and see what kind of days is July month bringing towards you. Okay, so yeah, first of all, the month of July says money. It's not going to be difficult to earn money, but money is not going to come very easily. Okay, so deal with money carefully. That is what the cards say. For the second thing the cards say is try to be very, very strong from within. There will be a situation during the month of July that will demand that you bring out the inner strength within you, and yes, you will have to do it. Okay, the next thing the cards say, okay, now this is a very beautiful technique that has come up. I'll just share it with you. First, let's see the other cards. Okay, now we see a lot of different chakra. Okay, we are seeing a lot of different chakra cards here. There is the root chakra, then the sacral chakra, the heart chakra, the crown chakra. I do see that all these 4 chakra may need some attention this month, so you need to do chakra balancing. Okay, and usually people sometimes ask me that, okay Preeti, what if I just work on only the chakras that are imbalanced? It doesn't work that way. You have to balance all the chakras in the order that they exist. Okay, so yes, chakra balancing will be necessary. Now you may want to know whether I do have chakra balancing meditation. I do have it. The link will be placed below this video. Okay, so try to keep your chakras balanced during the month of July. Try to do this through all the 30 days. Do chakra balancing meditation daily. Okay, the next thing this card says is I am angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. See, as I said in one of the reading, in the different areas which we were referring to, there we saw that this may be the year where you will be able to conceive. Okay, so somebody who has already conceived, you will be giving birth during the month of July. Also, I do see a lot of you guys who have not yet conceived, who are waiting to conceive, will conceive during the month of July. Okay, the next thing is it's time to give birth. Okay, so yes, also giving birth to kids also is also showing on the cards. Plus, it's time to give birth to new ideas. Okay, so something that you may have been thinking since long, you need to start giving birth to that idea. You need to start putting that thing into practice. The next part is I do see you need to call upon Archangel Raphael. The healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. See, somehow I do feel that you need to call upon Archangel Raphael, and I do feel that if you are wanting to conceive, you may have few insecurities, you may be afraid, you may be fearful, but you just need to call upon Archangel Raphael for healing. You need to call upon Archangel Raphael for supporting your conceiving, supporting the fertilization process. Okay, also call upon Archangel Raphael for while you are balancing your chakras. Okay, see, I do have a chakra balancing meditation that is on a very high quality, so you can actually take that meditation, and the link will be placed below this video. Okay, so yeah, so now let's move ahead and see what's the month of August bringing in your life. Okay, the thinking woman. Okay, somehow thinking woman and a magician and the mirror. Okay, you need to be thoughtful during this month, and I do see that during the month of August, I do see some tricky things happening. Okay, first we have the magician and the mirror. You know, the things that you see in the mirror, if they are not as pleasing to you, you need to start changing what's within you. Okay, when you change what is within you, what appears in the mirror is also going to improve. Okay, the second thing the cards say is about prayers. Prayers are very important at this point. Okay, because this card says you are at the end of a cycle. Some cycle in your life is ending, and some cycle in life is beginning. Okay, see, there are cycles in life. Life has, you know, cycles that sometimes start and some cycles end. So this is what is the ending period of a cycle. And see, usually when a cycle ends, whatever residual energy is left, it just throws off all at once, which is going to happen in the month of August, which is why the cards say try to do affirmations and try to pray regularly at bedtime and at wake up time. Okay, the next thing the cards say, during this month you might want to take a retreat. You know, you might want to retreat, you might want to just take a break and go for a higher spiritual search. This card reminds that you have a strong bond with the fairies and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. Okay, so somehow, not exactly with Mother Nature, you're supposed to be more in nature. If you go to a retreat, try to go to a retreat that is very close to nature. Okay, where that retreat is happening on a beach, or that retreat is happening on the mountains. Yeah, that retreat would be good for you. And try to read a book. Okay, in the month of August, try to read a book. And a lot of people usually say, okay, which books do you suggest? I had made a video on book recommendations. Yeah, these are some very common books, but at times people have even not read those. So yes, I will be linking that video below this video, so you can actually go and check out. The next thing this card says is schooling, study and education. See, somehow, yes, this again is pointing out towards studying something, towards learning something, which this card was also pointing out, right? This card was also pointing out towards learning something, right? So yes, so that you need to learn something this month. Also, you need to take a retreat. Retreat is also important. Learning and gathering higher knowledge is also essential. Okay, so that knowledge will help you to transition better, because a new cycle is soon about to begin. Okay, because some cycle was ending, as the cards said that yeah, you are at the end of a cycle, which is why it reminds you to start learning. You know, learning is something that will ease that process. Okay, now let's see what's happening in the month of September. So the month of September, the cards say that the month of September, so for anybody who was single, okay, there is a good chance that you may get married during this month of September. Also, a month of September is very good for bringing in a lot of money. Month of September is also good for making your mark, you know, making a mark in your career, achieving a very good place in your career. Okay, so yes, so that's a very good thing. Also, you need to remember that you have to try to take very good care of yourself. And yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. A new venture, you may want to begin a new venture. At the same time, while you are on this new venture, you need to keep taking care of yourself as well. Okay, and try to have more vegetarian food or vegan food during this month. and you are profoundly clairvoyant. So somehow this card also points out you will have a lot of clairvoyant messages that you may receive during this month. Try to focus on that and try to keep that in mind. Okay, the next thing is try to keep your second chakra balanced. How to keep your second chakra balanced? You can carry a orange carnelian stone with you to keep the second chakra balanced. At the same time, see, you just cannot carry a crystal and expect that everything goes on okay. You have to first balance all your chakras, so do that and then carry a orange carnelian, so it will help to keep your second chakra balanced. Okay, the next is, yeah, this is a good time. September is a good time for some romance. Okay, so if you are in a relationship, try to enjoy some very good time with your partner. If you are single, this card, as I said earlier, you may actually get into a committed relationship and you may get a chance to experience some very deep lovable connection with your partner. Okay, so yes, so that is what the cards say for the month of September. Okay, now let's see what is the month of October bringing towards you. As we have this card also, it also says that money end is also going on good for the month of September. Okay, so yeah, now let's see what's the month of October bringing on towards you. October month brings, yeah, it reminds you that there is some kind of healing that will be needed. So maybe, you may have to go through some kind of healing. You may have to take care of your health so that your health stays better. Again, this card points out towards some kind of healing that is necessary. And this card reminds that have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. Okay, so this card reminds that something good is about to happen, but you need to stay positive about it. It's not yet visible. This card says try to use your throat chakra in a good way. Okay, try to use your voice in a good way, and that will help you to increase the manifestation power, okay, of whatever you want to manifest in your life. The next thing the cards say is some thoughts, some new thoughts, new ideas, something new is beginning. As we saw that, I think even last month you are beginning a new venture. Maybe that was a new venture that you were planning. This may be putting it into action. Okay, and yeah, this month if you work with children, okay, try to work with children, and that will actually help you. This is also a good time for being with your partner. So if you are in a relationship, try to spend some very good time with your partner, because yes, this October month is going to bring very close connection with your partner. Okay, and if you are single, this card says there are chances that you may get into a relationship. I do see that it's actually showing in a lot of different cards that you may get into a new relationship if you are single. Okay, so yes, there are a lot of chances for that. So yes, so that is what the cards are saying. And yeah, now let's go ahead and see what's happening in the month of November. Okay, just because we have the card for manifestation in this month, I would like to say I have discussed a few tips on how to manifest better. I have made a video on that. Just in case if you want to watch that video, I'll be placing the link to that video below this video. Okay, so just try to watch that also. It will give you some important pointers. Okay, so now the month of November, what is happening in the November? I do see that it's very good. Money is going to come really well during this month, and I do see some kind of celebration also, which I feel can be a celebration of getting engaged or getting married. So yes, the next part the cards say is spend time alone. Yes, see, though I see that there is some celebration happening this month, you also need to spend some time alone so that you can get all the help that you need, okay, from the spiritual world. This card says I'm helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer. Okay, so yes, if you have any health problems, Archangel Raphael will help you this month, which does not mean that you don't have to go and see your health practitioner. Okay, you need to see your health practitioner. Yes, if you know that you need to see them, So do try to see your health practitioner if your health needs attention, and also try to connect with Archangel Raphael. You know, when you do that, Archangel Raphael will help to bring the best amount of solution through your health practitioner. Okay, the next cards, I do have a lot of chakra cards coming here, you know, because yeah, this is like more than usual they are coming up. So you need to try to keep your chakras balanced. As balanced your chakras are this year, it will be better for you. Okay, now this is showing for the solar plexus chakra. You need to be in your own power. Don't try to control others, as well as don't try to get controlled by others. Okay, this card says your children in heaven, in earth and in heaven, are happy and well cared for by God and angels. So just in case, I feel that if you are somebody who has to move away from your children for some time temporarily, the cards say that they are taken care of, angels are taking care of them. A man holding a coin. You may need to give some financial advice, or maybe a program, you know, that helps you to learn about financial advising, a program or a book. There is a very beautiful book that Tony Robbins had written about finances. You know, I'll just link it below this video so you can check that out, because something about finances you need to check out. So just in case, if you feel that you don't have the enough knowledge, try to check that book out, and or meet a financial advisor who can give you some good advice. Okay, the next thing is working with a crystal will help you. So if you don't know which crystal you can actually wear, I had made videos on video on your birthstones, so you can check out that video and see which birthstone can actually help you. Okay, so that is coming up for the month of November. Now let's see what is the month of December bringing towards you. The month of December is showing some kind of journey, some kind of vacation that you might need to take, you might want to take. It might also be a business trip or a trip that your workplace is offering to. They are, you know, you may have to go to a training, but mostly this looks like a vacation thing. Okay, because you can see that she's happily waving out her cap. And the next part the cards say is you need to connect more with the feminine energy, the divine feminine energy within you. Whether you are a man or you are a woman, you need to keep your divine feminine energies balanced. So this is a good time to do that. Try to just take a vacation and try to work on your divine feminine. See, divine feminine is not doing anything, it's doing nothing and just trying to be yourself. Okay, so that is where you will be allowing more of the divine feminine energy to get in flow with you. So this card says that try to work with the divine feminine energies. This is the goddess, and yes, so that you need to do. Again, this also reminds me, this lady reminds me that you need to work with your divine feminine energies. And this card says you are confused and indecisive. Some things in this month, in December, they will be indecisive and you may be confused. Cards say don't take any action without doing proper research. Okay, the next part. Okay, now we have these two cards. These two cards actually show that, yeah, I have like this card also, like in a few readings earlier. So this card shows something that had happened in your past. It's a matter of your past and it won't repeat itself again, but your past does haunt you. Okay, your past does haunt you. You are still afraid that something like that can happen in your present, and because of that you might just feel like keeping yourself safe. You might feel like keeping yourself away from somebody, but the cards say just don't try to get into that fearful trap. Okay, so that is it. And new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. Okay, so see, this card reminds you that if you are in a relationship, it is possible that you are again going to fall in love with your partner whom you already have. And if you are not into a relationship, you may find a lovely partner with whom your energies gel along really well. Okay, so yes, so that is what is showing for the month of December. And yeah, so that is it for this full years of reading. I hope that you like it. And as I mentioned earlier, all the links, all the references I pointed out earlier are all given below this video. All the decks that I have used in this video are also listed below this video. And if you are interested in doing my course, that is tarot course and tarot mastery course and angel card divination course, I have both of these courses and they are available on a discount, so you can just register for them. The link will be shared below this video. If you want to have a personal consultation with me, I do consultations that are enriched with tarot, angel and numerology all in one session. If you are interested in doing that, then you can definitely check out the link for the appointment, and you may be able to book either a 30-minute or a 60-minute session with me. Usually sessions happen over phone or over Skype, and once you book the session, then you will get all the details about which is the Skype ID, what is the phone number. So yeah, you will get later once you actually book the session. Then the next thing is, I'd like to say, try to share this video with all the people in your groups and yeah, of your sign, so that they can also know what's happening in their life and what they have to do to make their life better. A lot of times I get this asked, how do we contact you? I have not shared my phone number anywhere because practically it's not possible to answer like 100 calls in a day, and people usually don't want to talk to my assistant. So which is why I have never shared my phone number anywhere. If you want to contact me, you can write to me. Okay, I know email is like boring for a lot of people, but yet that's the best way that you can contact me. And let me also tell you that if you are emailing me, I will surely read your mail, but sometimes it gets difficult to answer each and every email that I'm getting, so I may not answer to all the emails that I get, but yes, just be assured that I read all my emails. Okay, so yeah, so that is all what is coming for this year's reading. I hope that you like it. Just feel free to revisit this video as many times possible. Stay subscribed to my channel so that you can find these video again and again whenever you need to follow all these instructions. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being with me. Keep following the path of your soul's purpose, because you are born for a reason. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.
Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon. When you click on the bell icon, select all notifications so that you get notified about all the videos that I upload.